In the expansive universe of Star Trek, The Next Generation, numerous species have captivated audiences with their unique traits and complex storylines. However, one species stands out for its overwhelming power, leading to the decision that they should never return to the series: the Q Continuum. The Q Continuum is a race of omnipotent, godlike beings who possess the ability to manipulate time, space, and reality itself. The most prominent member, Q, first appears in the pilot episode, Encounter at Farpoint. His introduction sets the tone for his character: playful yet menacing, capricious yet deeply insightful. Q's powers are so vast that he can erase entire civilizations with a mere thought. This omnipotence raises important questions about morality, free will, and the nature of humanity. One of the most compelling aspects of the Q Continuum is how they challenge the crew of the USS Enterprise. In various encounters, Q places Captain Picard and his crew in morally ambiguous situations, forcing them to confront their own beliefs and values. For instance, in the episode All Good Things, Q puts Picard through a series of trials across time, testing his leadership and understanding of humanity. These encounters serve as a philosophical exploration of what it means to be human, raising the stakes for the crew in ways that mere physical challenges cannot. Despite the richness of the Q's narrative potential, the decision to limit their appearances was likely rooted in their sheer power. If the Q could alter reality at will, it would undermine the dramatic tension essential to storytelling. Conflicts in Star Trek often arise from characters facing formidable challenges, but if a being like Q could simply resolve any crisis with a snap of his fingers, the stakes would be diminished. The writers faced a conundrum. How do you create suspense and conflict in a universe where a single character can bend reality? The implications of bringing back such an all-powerful species could lead to an unbalanced narrative. The emotional weight of the crew's struggles, their growth, and their victories hinges on relatable challenges. If Q were a constant presence, the Enterprise's trials would lose their significance. Viewers would be left wondering why the crew does not simply call on Q for help whenever faced with a dilemma. The storytelling mechanics of Star Trek rely on the fallibility and limitations of its characters, which is a key aspect of what makes their journeys compelling. Moreover, Q's character is often portrayed as a trickster, which adds an unpredictable element to the narrative. This unpredictability is a double-edged sword. While it can lead to intriguing storytelling, it also risks creating confusion or frustration among viewers. The complexity of Q's motivations often leaves audiences questioning his true intentions. A return of Q could dilute the careful balance the writers achieved, turning what should be a profound exploration of human nature into a chaotic series of events dictated by a whimsically powerful being. The absence of the Q Continuum also allows for the introduction of other formidable adversaries and species that pose significant threats without the omnipotence that Q represents. This opens up a broader array of story possibilities, as the crew must rely on their wits, courage, and teamwork to overcome challenges. Species like the Borg or the Cardassians bring their own unique tensions, creating conflicts that are deeply rooted in the socio-political landscape of the Star Trek universe. In conclusion, the decision to keep the Q Continuum largely absent from Star Trek, The Next Generation after their initial appearances speaks to the careful balance of power and narrative that the series strives to maintain. The allure of omnipotent beings is undeniable, but their presence risks undermining the core themes of struggle, growth, and the human experience. By allowing the crew to face relatable, tangible challenges, the series not only engages viewers, but also invites them to reflect on deeper philosophical questions about existence, morality, and what it truly means to be human in the vast universe.